What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing some more Guild War attacks. Actually, let me restart that. What is up, YouTube? Today we're back into the Guild War banger. You see, that sounds a little bit better. I feel like I was a little bit out of flow there. But anyhow, we're going to be trying to see what nodal defenses are remaining since we are attacking quite late in the day. I have about 20 minutes left before the Guild War attacks. So we got to try to blitz through it and get it done. I do want to try see Lorina, and I think you probably might see a thumbnail for it if you are watching this video now. Whether it works or doesn't work, I think you guys probably have a good idea of that already. But anyhow, if you guys do enjoy, please drop a like and comment for the algorithm and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, announcement, I'll be starting a new account on April 2nd following the new era update, and I'll be documenting the whole new player experience and posting it onto YouTube, and I'll be streaming it every day. So if you guys do want to check it out, please do, and follow me on Twitch if you guys haven't already, and I will be streaming everything on YouTube as well. Let's get into it. Alright, so for our first attack, we're hitting this Korean person. It's going to be Scales, Freerin, and Mort. Obviously, there's a lot of ways that you can cleave it. You can go Yenya, Hakate, and stuff like that, but I'm going to opt to just go for a little bit of variety compared to other videos. So Last Rider Crown is going to be on Crown of Glory. We're going to be going with double HP set and immunity. Obviously, this removes 10 souls off Freerin, so it will slowly work down the defensive magic since there's a lot of AoE coming in. The second unit I will be going is Imperial Ilanav. I think this build doesn't really matter. You can go Destro, Prot set. Doesn't really matter. Just probably don't go Aureus, otherwise you might take too much damage and die, since Freeman with Abundance is going to do a ton of damage. So I'm going Abundance I'm going Adamant Shield with Crown of Glory, so just a lot of AoE mitigation and just damage reduction. And some built-in crit chance from the Prot set gear, just so that I can, try to squeeze in a little bit of injury as I need to. Then Rowana is going to be on double HP and immunities as well, since I don't really need the speed. I'm just going to go with Touch of Rekos and just be a passive bot and just heal nonstop. And yeah, eventually once they run out of souls, I repress 3, have immunity, and we're kind of chilling, so should be free. Bottom team is going to be Nodos, Imperial Ilanav, and ML Arya. So I'm going to go with Christie to provide effect resistance for the Commander Lorina on Bastion of Lucia. And then I'll be going with Commander Lorina. So this is definitely not the right gear, but let me put on the right gear. Smile.
2 seconds later.
So this is the Commander Lorina gear. I'm going to be running Destro set 4.1350 with 208 res. I do want to point out that when you're running Commander Lorina, you do need to make sure that you have above 200 effect resistance. Otherwise, you're not going to have the damage limiter passive that is in her kit, right? So she basically cannot take more than 35% damage of her max health when being attacked. So do make sure that you have 200 ER, otherwise this is not going to work. Now, I'm not exactly 100% sure if this actually stacks with the Christie passive to automatically enable it in the skill tree. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I'm just going to make sure that we, don't try that, and then I get one shot. That'd be really awkward. Obviously, we're going to go Sacred Sight. And then last but not least, we're going to be going with Arya, as it will be a Dark Bait, and additionally, it will help stop some of the incoming damage. Like, what if it's a 3F Nodos or Glorious Stone Nodos? Idle Shear, so I can push up the Commander Lorina and just speed and immunity. Nothing too crazy there. So hopefully this works out. I'm not sure. There's kind of limit testing on the bottom, but, we'll figure it out if it works or not very, very quickly. So let's go right ahead. Okay, so looks like Freeman goes first. Mirrored Lotus Ring 7.4k, which tells me it's just basically full damage. Okay. And Scale's gonna boost. Mort is very, very slow. I didn't see any immunity on the Mort, and I didn't see any shield, so it's not Bastion. Could be Holy Sacrifice. Most of the time it's probably Holy Sacrifice. Counterattack. Okay, that's nice. That one turn decrease on my S3. Okay. 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 Now, one thing I do want to say is that you might be thinking, well, Vic, what happens if your Roana's too slow and it's on injury-free run? That's a great question. That's why you want to have Imperial Ilanav. Because Imperial Ilanav, you can slowly injure down the opposing team, which doesn't care about free run, right? If you're able to kill off the Mort very early on because of all of your LRK damage and passive chip damage from the Ilanav, your actual speed of Roana doesn't really matter. So either way, it'll be okay. But I would suggest that
May the light.
be careful, right? Make sure you change gear when you're doing an attack into some team like this, because in case it is injury, you don't want to be caught with your pants down. You know what I mean? So we just work the mort. All good. Touch of Rekos. Abundance is gonna come through. LRK gets another barrier, so we're kind of chilling.
Surrender.
Nice, nice.
For the future
So
of
you can already see
mankind.
defensive magic on the Freeman has already fallen off, right? That's really helpful. I'm just gonna S1 on Freeman so that he gets more combat readiness. I will Soul Burn on LRK so I can try to get my turn as fast as possible. Okay. Mirror Lotus Ring, and then eventually, again, we're gonna see the defensive magic on the Freeman fall off. There you go. We are defense broken, which is kind of annoying, but Guardian Ice Crystal is also a little bit annoying, but something that we can manage, I think. We do not have S3, so we will just S1. I will say, it would be very nice if, like... Hold on. I'm death broken right now. This is going to do a lot of damage. Pretty decent amount, I would say. Pretty decent amount of damage. I'm a little bit scared now because I don't have Indom. And I am death broken, which is quite scary, but I will put up Indom now. Hopefully I crit on Mort so I can try to bring him down as much as I can. Nope, not enough with Rocking Mortality. Mirrored Lotus Ring, but this should give us a good amount of healing from Lorina. Okay. Not exactly as much as I was hoping for, but that's fine. So now I will burn the S3 again on LRK, try to get my immunity back. I guess another thing I should point out is holding your Lorina skills is pretty important. If you hold your Lorina skills, that could, you know, give you a better opportunity to drop S3 when you really need it.
Step back.
Oh, like right here would have been a good S3 opportunity, actually. But I'll go for the next rotation, I guess. Should be okay. A lot of damage coming in. I say, like, it's probably okay, but, like, is it really okay? Like, I just hope that it is, you know? Okay, that's fine. Now I can kill off the Mort. There's the Holy Sacrifice. And I don't have S3 yet, so I'll hit anything but Mort, I guess. Going on 2 scales. I get another AoE. Since my Indom now falls off, I'm going to go for Ron S3. It's fine. We have S3 now. I don't think this kills Freerin because she's... Oh, just kidding. It killed Freerin. Jokes. Alright, so I will Soulburn S1 to kill off the Mort. So this is what I mean when you run into situations where like Rohan is too slow and you don't cycle. Having Illunav in this team makes it really helpful since when you injure them down, you basically can't really time out, right? Since there's this draw mechanic and you're limited to 30 minutes per Guild War attack, usually it's like okay, just simply because of this fact, right? The injury allows you to keep the timer in check. S1 always for dual attacks. S3 now for injury. Hopefully we crit and just kill her. She does have Guardian Ice Crystals, so it's gonna be kind of annoying, but... yeah, so she's not quite dead yet. Just S1. Okay. Just take her time. S1 again. S1 again. And now Soul Burn and crit. Beautiful. Should be dead. Beautiful. Okay. Takes a little bit longer, but, you know, it works out. You could also just run a Valiant comp. Like, that's probably fine too, but a lot of different variations that you can do. But this is the real test here, so... Notice is going to Thanos snap me. Which means if I put up my buffs, it'll be completely useless. Maybe I go for a stun chance? Okay. Oh, dual attack, no stun, no provoke. Noto snaps here. Lorina shouldn't die. From Imperial Ill and S3, for sure. Idle Shear, good value. Okay.
Yes, yes. Show me how
57k Nodos. Am I fine?
maybe I got too excited.
Holy shit, that's quite a bit of damage. Let me think. I don't want to hit this because it could be counter. This warfare set. This could be counter. But I won't really be able to get much healing off on this since I'm in Sigurd range. So I think it's better to go here. But S3 is dependent on target max health. I'll go here.
All enemies will fall to my spear.
I'll get some passive healing from Maid
Impressive.
Hello.
as
How may I
well.
help you?
I can't stun anything, so just go for dual attack maybe.
Over here,
Oh wow, we actually had a dual attack. See, this is why you have to go for targeting. Because you never know when you might randomly dual attack, right? Again?
please.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, 30% duel is kind of real. Okay. Oh.
Somebody's in need of a thrashing.
Guys, I don't think Lorina works very well into,
Can you handle this? Finding a worthy foe is more work than I thought.
You'll be dealt.
Yeah, I don't think Lorina works very well into Nodos, guys. I think we, yeah, I don't think it works very well. Yeah, I think it's confirmed. Alright, GG's. Well, oops. Alright, well, on to the next one, I guess. Alright, well, the Lorina attack didn't go very well, so let's try to make it quick. Scales, Satsuka, and Freerin. So, we're going to be going with Lorina, or sorry, not Lorina, brain rotted. Luna, 319 plus 12 is going to be 331 speed. I'll be going with Dien as my bridge, who is going to be at 247 plus 12, which is 259, and I'm going to basically push them all back. And after I push them all back, I'm just going to let Vildred do Vildred things. Obviously, Vildred did get a change to how his passives work, so I'm very curious to see if he'll do the job, I guess. I'm actually thinking of going for Summer Photogenic instead, just simply because I want to ignore the damage mitt. I don't know if it's actually needed or not, but I'll just put it on just in case. Bottom team, I'm just going to go Nodos, man. Like, whatever. Like, they have a bunch of units that don't really do shit, so I'm just going to go with Barunka. Put him in the front on POV, just be an Omega tank. And then I have Penrez for the G-Roz, which is Imperial Ilnav. And this is going to be on Aureus, on just damage mitt. And I'm just going to be on Nodos, 224. So the whole idea is I'm just going to Thanos Snap. After I Thanos Snap, the game should be over. So let's go right ahead.
You don't deserve my mercy.
Well, this guy's kind of slow, so we sold her.
I'll be the villain I have to be.
Okay,
Even darker than the darkest of nights.
we will S3.
What is his name?
Actually, do I need an S3? I could just S1. Actually. And that I will. I will S1.
I was careless.
Okay.
Do you have nothing left to say?
Okay.
Shall we go? Blade ascent.
I should be able to kill off this Scales.
I was careless.
Okay.
What do you know about me? Try and take it.
This should proc.
All right.
Okay.
Shall we
Still
go?
alive. Hit. Nice.
Dancing blade.
Nice. Okay. Not bad. I mean, honestly, I feel like that the Villager didn't really show... Like, we didn't really showcase much there. That was kind of underwhelming. Secret Art Storm Sword, so it's a Cleave Trap.
Time to be fun.
This is going to boost Ross. Okay. He's going to S2.
Judge your sin.
Only 51k HP, really? That's really low HP. Okay.
I command thee.
That's like missing a ring.
Perish.
25k? The heck? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna Arunca S3 because there's no point, because I'm just gonna Thanos Snap anyways. So I'm just gonna S3 here.
Behold the might.
And I know it's Secret Art Storm Sword, so there's no evasion, so that's gonna allow me to play the turns accordingly. I think Ilanav is about to die, honestly. So I will S1 for a little bit of healing.
May this battle hold its worth.
Or I can just one-shot
I
this
bestow upon you
to save my Ilanav.
honor.
Let's see if Nodos can just snap him out of existence. Oh, yep, okay, yep. Nodos is just gonna do Nodos things. Alright. Why did I even doubt it? S1 onto this, does this kill? No, it doesn't.
May this battle hold its worth.
I kind of don't want to waste this S2. So I'm just gonna S2 onto Ross here. Hopefully it doesn't have damage.
Finding a worthy foe is more work than I thought.
Let my guard.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, that killed. Yeah, Notice is kind of OP. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought? Well, that worked out. Okay. Oh, on to the next one then, I guess. Notice is kind of broken. Jeez. Okay, well, we're gonna run Notice again because why not? So it's gonna be Scales, Notice, Giros this time. So the first team stats I already showed you in the previous attack, but I'll just show you is the exact same. POV, alright, Arunka. Ilanav is gonna be on my protection set Aureus one since there's gonna be a lot of Penres needed for Giros. And this time I'm going to be going with Nodos, not on Holy Sacrifice, but rather I will be running on Precious Connection. So I kind of want to see if it will work if you just Nodos the Nodos defense. Probably works since they can't soul burn on AI, so it should be okay. Bottom team is going to be Kong, Aiden, and Tatsuka. So I'm going to go with Bunny Dom, who is going to be on Soul Constellation. And I'll be at 270 speed so that I can make sure I cut. And I'll release the imprint just so that I get more damage. I am going to be going with Xeno because Xeno can stop the evasion passives on this team. And honestly, instead of going with Tonga Hell Ancient Book, I am going to opt to go for Symbol of Unity instead. Just to make sure that I do land and hit, because with Vigor on Xeno actually does quite a bit of damage, surprisingly. So I'm going to run this to just throw my S3 out. And shout out to Sayana from YouTube. There's like two people from my streams that really enjoy Tori, so I'm gonna just run Tori this time, just because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity for Tori. But if you're wondering why I'm winning 5k 250, it's because you want to have really high attack so that you can get the barrier refresh. And if your attack is high enough, which I think is like 4,850-ish or so, I have a video on it. If you want to watch it, I'll put it up somewhere here. Basically how that works and how that functions, right? So yeah, it should be pretty clean. I hope. So let's go right ahead. Okay, so Precious Connection. Bird's eye view. Definitely, he definitely didn't regear this for sure. Now he has threes.
To belong in this world.
Okay. I don't actually know how it works if I Thanos snap and then he Thanos snaps. Like, how does that interaction work? I've never seen it in game yet. So
Who's the king of these streets?
let's find out.
I'm still standing.
I will S3. Okay. He still has the damage, he still has this damage sharing passive, so I'll just S3 into this. Just for damage. I can't get Indom, unfortunately, so whatever. So what happens here? Oh, so I just... Okay. I see. So I can just Soulburn S2 onto the Giros.
Maybe I got too excited.
Okay.
I bestow upon you.
That doesn't do enough damage because he gets immortality, right?
Take pride as you
Okay. Ow. Ow.
may this battle hold
I will S1 on this since it will kill Giros.
This body can't go on.
Illanav's dead.
Let's see what you
Well, Thanos snapping the Notice doesn't really do anything here. So I might as well just S2 the Scales, right? Because I don't think I can do any damage with Soulburn anyway, since he has like 60k HP.
maybe I got
Now my Barunka takes a bunch of damage.
Let's bet on who's faster, yeah?
I go for the Soulburn S1 for Death Break. No Death Break on 4. Oh, I got a Death Break here though. Okay. Okay, nice.
Ow, let my guard down. Someone needs to be making sense.
Maybe I get a Death Break here. Okay, nice. Who says you need a Thanos snap, dude? Just raw S1, dude. Fuck it.
Let my guard
Okay.
down.
I've no interest in flaws.
Let's bet on who's faster, yeah?
Okay. This is kind of troll.
Don't go flying off.
He's
on
probably
me
fully
now.
stacked though, so I'm gonna have to kill him twice, I think. Most likely.
A bunch of
So I S1 here. This should kill him. Okay, maybe not.
Hurt my family?
Yeah, I'm not gonna burn because I can save it for Nodos. Yeah, it is holy sack. Okay.
I've no interest in
So then now I kind of snap.
to the sanctuary of
This is so troll, bro.
I bestow upon you
Just
my greatest
like,
honor.
oh, what do I do into this Nodos defense? Oh, I'll just bring my own Nodos. Okay. What if you don't have Nodos? FF? Use Commander Lorina and take the -1? Yeah, okay.
Maybe I got
Okay.
impressive.
Okay. 29k.
Let's see.
Definitely could have lost this, by the way, because if he wasn't targeting Barunka, could have lost this. Not gonna lie.
Finding a worthy foe is more work than I thought.
Okay.
May this battle hold its
Now I Thanos snap him.
Show me how much you can
This is so fucking troll, bro.
Maybe I
What is this character that Smaugate has created, man? It's so troll. So damn troll. Oh my days. But obviously you could run a slower Notice though, just so that you didn't deal with that interaction. Lord of the Blue Rose, which tells me he's a top speed Kong player in RTA. Soul Khan. I take 0 damage. I S3, I get bigger. Okay. He's gonna slam into Beatom, do 0 damage. Okay. Nice.
I'll defeat you by
I will S3.
necessary.
Honestly, pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. So I'm just gonna go for the headshot on the Setsuka because if Setsuka gets a turn, he strips all my buffs, which is kind of annoying. So let's just kill her. 33k damage. Nice. I will S1 this. Nice rupture. I will hit Kong just because why not for fun. 5.9k. Nice. I want to show another Tori Soul burn. 47k. Nice. Beautiful. Love that. And we finish it off. Nice. Who would have thought we'd get to use Tori in Guild War? Damn. Alright, nice. Alright, so that's going to do it for this Guild War video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I am also thinking of maybe doing a Nodos defense video if you guys are interested in that. I think maybe some people will be. I've been running a lot of different Nodos kind of comps, and I've been seeing what other people have been running in my guild as well to see how it performs. Honestly, it's a little bit underwhelming in terms of how well Nodos can do, but I have been running some different stuff, so if you do want to see it, let me know in the comments below. Or if you would prefer a video where how you should target specific Nodos comps, I could do that as well. So just let me know what you guys think and what you guys want, and I'll try to cater to that. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next Guild War video. So take care. Bye!